Zeppelin or AC/DC in the studio, it was a little underwhelming. So I called, because it seemed like not only did the gain go away, but the magic went away. So I thought, I need a gain cut. So I called Dave Friedman and I said, can I get a gain cut? And he said, oh yeah, sure. But the best way to do that is come to the shop. And this is what made it amazing. I went to the shop and I had my guitar in my cabinet and he had the head open and a solder iron and components and he's swapping shit out while I'm playing. So I mean, like, how can it get better, right? So I'm going, and he'd be like, what do you think? I go, well, it sounds a little muddy, you know? Oh, let me try the same value but the different, you know, ceramic instead. And I'm like, just do it, because I don't know what you're talking about. So he's trying to dip that and then a different value and then, okay, the ceramic is a little brittle sounding. He goes, okay, that's not good. And then this and then that, and then we're there for like 30 minutes. And then at the end of it all, he takes an alligator clip. He goes, what happens if I put this over here? And you gotta realize, these amp guys looking at an open amp is like reading a book. They know exactly the story and the plot and the ending and the jokes. They know it all. So he put that alligator clip and I hit a chord and I was like, oh, that's it. And he said, he made a note and he sent it to the builder and we were done. So that, my amp is kind of like the BE100 with a gain cut, but it's more, I find the BE100 now that I have the gain cut, which sounds more open, I find the BE100 a little compressed. So the compression is gone, and it's clean and dirty, and I get whatever I want out of it. And I was playing my amp at a place in Vegas, and I don't know if you guys know who Mike Varney is. He put out like, I don't know, I think he put out Steve Vai before Steve Vai put out Steve Vai. He put out every amazing guitar player, Jason Becker and Marty Friedman, all these guys, and he was a label that just put out rock guitar. So he came out to this gig, and we had met a couple of times and spoken, and he just came up to me after and he goes, that's the best guitar sound I've heard in forever. And I was like, wow, thanks, man. But the guitar was made for me, the pickup was made for me, the amp was made for me. If it wasn't the best guitar sound I ever heard, I'd be a fucking idiot. That was one of those things. Yes?
What's your favorite guitar?
It's not here. It's in the vault at the show. At the where are we playing? MCG? Woo! I'm on top of it. So it's at the gig. It looks like it's this shape, and it's a different green. It's like a seafoam green mixed with like a mint green mixed with a sonic blue and pieces of wood showing and stuff like that. It was like I think it was the third XG that was built for me, and it's still my favorite. But I'm starting to think it doesn't look good on the Bon Jovi stage. I think I'm gonna use the orange creamsicle racing Shrek guitar a little more tomorrow. When's the gig?
It's not, they're coming.
Anybody? Okay, I can play a little more. Oh shit. What did I have? I don't know. I really want to watch a new video on my phone.
Yes.
That won't fucking work. I always do this, and she doesn't like it, but I always do this because I have a lot of YouTube fans, and they're like, hey, how come you don't do any blues songs? Like, the early drills is so punky, and then as it goes through the records, it gets more classic rock, but you've never done blues. And I'm like, to be honest, I'm not a bluesy kind of guy or a blues fan per se. I don't listen to it when I want to relax. And I'm not blue.
Green.
And it's, to me, there's an honesty to music, and a lot of the blues artists today, they're not very honest. They're like making a quick buck, and it's not coming from here, it's coming from here. So, but I decided to do a bluesy tune, and I got Abel Boyle Jr. on drums, who plays with Paul McCartney. And I also have Doug Pinnick, who's one of my favorite singers from King's X, trade vocals with me. So he's singing in one register, and I'll tell you a really quick thing. He came in. I wanted the first verse to be my voice and my guitar, bang, and then Doug comes in with Abe on drums, and that'd be amazing. But when I was singing in the same register, and then when Doug's voice came in, it was like, I have no business being in the same register as Doug Pinnick. So, because of the magic of digital recording and Pro Tools, I took his vocal and I put it in the first verse. And then in the second verse, I went into my plant range. And then in the bridge, we sing in octaves. So it came out fucking wicked. So I'm gonna just play a little bit of it. It's not as powerful without the band, but you'll get an idea of how I think of the blues, which is You Just Yawned.
Just flew in.
It's my fault. It's my fault. Let's talk, Phil. Let's talk more.